Hi, my name's Angela and I'm the head designer here at Lollipop Lane, and today I'd like to talk to you about planning your baby boy's nursery. First of all, you'll need to consider the size of your nursery and what furniture you're going to actually need in there. And to remember that wherever you position your furniture is also going to affect your decor. So you don't want to hide, for example, a feature wall with a big wardrobe. So you just need to consider that before you actually do anything else. And then the second thing you need to do is to have a look at colours and see what inspires you and what's going to make you happy. And obviously it's going to be comfortable for you and for baby. So if I'm going to talk to you through the design process, how to create this beautiful baby boy's nursery now. So having your baby is a really exciting time, it's a fun time as well, so even decorating your nursery should be fun. Once you've selected your bedding, which in our case is Lollipop Lane's Speedy Pups, really cute little pup in a car, we're going to look at the colours that you're going to need. So I suggest you go down to your local DIY store and select some swatch colour books, paint swatch colour books, and then pick up some wallpaper samples, and then when you get home have a look at them all together and see how they work so that you can plan your baby's colour scheme. You need to find a colour that's really going to be inspiring to you and that's going to make you happy and feel comfortable when you're in the room with baby. So now it's time to get designing your nursery and start putting your theme together. What you need to do is, if you get all of your colour books and your papers that you've collected, and if you start cutting out swatches, look at the accent colours that are in your bedding design and take these elements and start having a look at how all of the colours work together. It may be that you don't go for a bold colour on the wall and you go for something quite subtle like a white or a soft cream, but then bring out the accent colours by adding colourful accessories. But if you get all of your colours together, then you can see how your nursery is going to work. So if we cut out some paint swatches, we put them against the bedding and see how we feel that the colour palette is working. And then also have a look at how you think your wallpapers are going to sit with those colours as well. And in our case, we decided to choose this really bold stripy wallpaper. I mean, don't be afraid of trying to make a statement. You know, sometimes you can play a little bit safe, so try and be a bit more adventurous with your nursery design, and I'm sure it'll be more than worthwhile once the final look is complete. The other thing you need to consider is whether or not you want to coordinate with a border, which is this lovely little border here, and see how all of them work together. So now you can start putting your theme together. So the best way of doing this, I find, is to create a mood board with all of your paint swatches. So if you just get a board and stick your swatches onto there, along with your wallpaper that you've selected and your border, and start creating a little theme so you can see whether or not all of your colours are working together and whether or not you're happy with them. The best thing to do is to put your mood board into your nursery and have a look and see how it feels, how the colours work, and whether or not you're happy with that. Another good idea is to buy your tester pots and paint quite a large area of your wall with your tester pots should you have chosen a colour. It's always handy to do this because sometimes, you know, different conditions can affect the way colours work, whether or not it's a sunny day or a dull day, or even in fact these might dry slightly duller or brighter than you realise. So before you make any major investments in paints and papers, it's always good to just create this kind of mood board so that you can live with it, have a look at it and see how you feel about it before you do start buying all of the proper paints and papers. Just live with them for a week and then you can make your decision then. To add a splash of colour to your nursery walls, we've got these really lovely Speedy Pup contemporary canvas prints. But really nice either on your papered wall or on a striking white wall so that the colours stand out lovely. Some other ideas that bring your nursery together and add those lovely soft finishing touches are these lovely little curtain huggers. Which just wrap around the curtain and velcro too, so you can just hold the curtain back. And again, it's just a nice bit of visual stimulation for baby. So we've got those. So to finish off your nursery, you can also add some of your own personal touches. Just a couple of ideas. We went out and bought these little cardboard letters, which you can paint up in any colour that you like to coordinate with your nursery. Also, another handy thing to do is we bought these frames, and if you just take the glass out of them and stick them onto your wallpaper, they look really effective with little cars stuck to your wall in there as well. Another thing, if you're short on space in your nursery and you want extra storage options, it's always good to go out and buy some colourful storage so you can put baby's toys in them or blankets, just to add to that extra splash of colour in your nursery. And also little scatter cushions and things like that. If you're feeling really creative though, we do have these lovely little hanging cars and traffic lights, which you can make yourself, and the PDFs for those are downloadable on the Lollipop Lane website. So just a quick recap on designing the perfect baby boys nursery. You've selected your Speedy Pup bedding range, you've chosen your paint colours and your wallpapers, and you've brought all your finishing touches together. And when you've done all of this, you too can create a beautiful nursery, and we hope you have as much fun creating your baby boys nursery as we did designing it and putting it together for you.